right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner. Inside, and away we go this afternoon. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one out to right. Musial makes the grab. 1 down. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Grounder off the pitcher. One gone, runner at first. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Tatis, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mike Trout. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Kerry Wood.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, Jose Bautista. Started to swing, held up.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Now over to Clark, double play. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
To first, that is the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Fouled off to the right. You'll 1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
on the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Tony Clark will hit next. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Next pitch is outside. No score here in the second. Upstairs.
2 strikes.
Off the plate inside. And a full count now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now, Stan Musial. Wood back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Outside low, 1-2 to count.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a foul ball. And now it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. So up next, Jordan Lawler.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Hit on the ground to short. Turner. They take the force out. Inning over. Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So digging in, Justin Crawford. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Junior pulls that one down. And there's 1 away. Here's Turner now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch.
Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. This looks like extra bases. Henderson rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score. Now a relay to the plate.
Comes through with the RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And a base hit right there. Here comes Tatis around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. On the ground to short, Turner. One up, one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Foul ball. Ball one there. One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Terry Pendleton. Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Clark goes 6 feet 7 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And that one ripped to left, reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the ground, right side. What a stop. Throw to first, and he's safe at first. So 2 down. And now here is Justin Crawford. In the air, center field. Griffey on his horse. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
So up next, David Ortiz grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now the count is even. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 down, base is empty. Stan Musial digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Crawford makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Trey Turner. Kirby back to work. Check swing, called strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A towering shot to center, and they add a run. It's 4-0. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped, but it curls foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Alvarez in position. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one hammered center field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trout. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. So runner at 2nd, 2 down. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. First pitch just misses. Trout at 2nd with 2 down. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And makes the grab. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch misses, with Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Tatis makes the catch. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one in
ball,
the dirt.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Lawler. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that is out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Pendleton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one hammered left field. Way back there. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Orlando going up against Miami. Ready to go? And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Gunnar Henderson in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Henderson over to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Now here's Trent Grisham. Up the middle. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The relay to third, and he's got an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Rips that one to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tatis makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Top of the second. And now batting Mike Trout. Max Fried will go to work. And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A massive home run. It's 2-1. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. Line drive. Seager. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Terry Pendleton. And that one ripped into right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Tony Clark. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Back here in Denver, here comes Bryce Harper. Fried back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-1. Ian Kinsler getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Outside.
Fried, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. One out, bases empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes Corey Seager. Right side, and that one handled. Over to first, and Seager is set down. Back here at Coors Field, top half of the third inning, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Trey Turner. Late swing, fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Martinez hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Ozzie flying around third. The relay to the plate. He's in there.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And El Nino goes deep. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Varitek in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Seager. That's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one is inside. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. And now 2-0. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a pitch. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Terry Pendleton. And there's a foul ball. Pendleton goes 5 feet 9 inches, 195 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. That one down the line. Westberg slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Tony Clark now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Albies at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. On the ground to the left. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom 4, here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. So up next, Jordan Westberg, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Grounder might be 2. Turner tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
Down and away for ball 1. Westberg at first, 1 gone. left center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Heading for the plate. He'll score and they tie it. And the lead runner holds on to second base.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Nabs it. 2 down. Here's Siegs to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Trey Turner now. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Snags it for the second out. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the sweeper misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And this game is tied. It's 6-6. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Out to short. A sliding stop at short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Just missed. And a foul ball. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out to short, Seager. They get the force, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver, stepping in, Jake Mangum. Free, back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Goes down looking. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Nope.
And the 1-0. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Misses off the plate. And now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. fields at second base. First and second with one down. 2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Westburg up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. And now it's filled up. And that one in the air center field. And the inning is over. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. In the air, right side. And there's one away. Tied at 6. And here is Tony Clark. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one the other way, Kinsler. On to first, 2 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate, 1 for 2. That's to third, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Oh, and that liner got him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Now, here is Justin Crawford. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broke.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
On 2.
Ripped on the ground a second. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
That hits the dirt. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2-2 the count.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Trey Turner at the plate. Pulls that one foul. On the ground, right side, Kinsler. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Here's Mike Trout. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing at a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And it's gone. He jacks that one out to left. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 8-6. And here is Jason Varitek. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The relay.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 come across to score in the inning. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Jake Mangum. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Blake Treinen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham. The other way, hauls it in, 1 away. And Martinez.
Left field, JD Martinez.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball one. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
the tying run at the plate. Just misses. And now it's 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. You make the team earn their way on.
Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Free, back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at first, nobody out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down. Justin Crawford will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Freed out of the stretch fires. Popped up. And there's 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That clips the corner. Clark leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Now pitching, Devin Williams.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
All one.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Crawford under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Number 3, Harper.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-7. Kinsler in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. That one fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Looking to get the tying run on base.
One ball,
and that's in the dirt.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the tying run is on base. Here's Corey Seager.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI.
Mark Davis gets the ball now.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now move to first. Clark back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Davis checks over to first, and he's back. Only one more disengagement left after that move. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter. Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. And misses inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that one hit to first. Harper takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a chopper to short. Seager fires across the diamond, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 9-7. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 9-7 ball game. Back here at Coors Field. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next one in the dirt. On the ground and foul ball. On the ground to third, Henderson. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
Now this is in the air down the line. Trout on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line to left. And that's down. A base hit. J.D. Martinez stands in. So they turn to their closer, Michael Kopech.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's to third. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. Trout going back. And he makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Westburg at the plate now, and that's inside. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Close, but call the ball. 3-2 down. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. And there it is.
Oh, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this.